Good morning. It's my freezer, my deep freezer. We're taking out some sofrito, a blend of garlic, peppers, and oregano. And we're using it for our traditional chicken, rice, and beans. We use it in the beans, fry up the sofrito, put the beans in, and there's a beautiful bean sauce, chicken and rice, and of course chicken thighs I've been liking the most lately. The meal was very simple because we're used to making it, and I'm showing you here how to rinse the rice, fry it, and cook it the proper way. 25 minutes with the aluminum foil after all the water is steamed out. So my daughter is rinsing the rice, and I hear rinsing the rice is very important to get the right texture on rice. I don't really know much about the science behind it, but we've done it this way since my mother-in-law taught me how to cook the rice. I am going to start cutting up my favorite chicken thighs, just my favorite protein, one of my favorite things to eat other than linguine and clam sauce, but that's another story. And then we have the chicken thighs. What we're going to do is we're going to season them, and we're going to just make it very simple, just the sazon and adobo. Once you do that, you fry it up. It's going to get really delicious if you leave it in there, kind of give it its own space and don't put all of it in there at once. This day we did do different batches, which did end up making us late to an event, unfortunately, but I highly recommend doing even less. The smaller batches, the better. If it has space, it's not going to start to steam inside of the pan. The steam is going to make it steam, of course, the liquid from the chicken, because it doesn't have the space to get the oil around it and really just cook the chicken in a way where it's going to get crunchy on the outside, or crispy rather on the outside. There's other ways to do this, of course, baking, air frying, but the best way to do it in this case is to make sure that they're not touching each other, or there isn't so much in the pan that it again retains the moisture and starts to steam the chicken. So all in all, we spent a lot of time on this meal, more than we wanted to, but that's fine. I mean, it usually takes the meal not long to put together, less than this, even with the recording of the video, which is not a lot of time. For some reason, I was just not altogether. I mentally was all over the place, and I'm not usually like that when I've been recording these past 20 days, but this meal in particular was a little stressful. We just had to get out the door, and it was our first day at a new sport for one of my children, but we got there, we figured it out, and I can successfully say we're doing a lot better a few days into the sport.
Yes, please.
So when we do the rice, we put it in a container, rinse it, and in the same container put the water that we're going to add. We add the water right away with the rice. We don't wait. The initial fry is nice to fry the rice a little bit, but then right away you want to add the water. After you've added the water, you mix. My Anna adds salt.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't usually add the salt, but her grandmother, my mother-in-law, does. So after we've kind of started the beans over here with some sofrito, oil, beans, salt, sazon, adobo, then we find we need to mount the rice, make a mountain out of the rice, and turn it to a simmer, a light simmer, a low simmer for 20 minutes. Once we've done the rice there, got it all set, I like to show you kind of what the flame looks like, so you can see the flame and see what kind of a low simmer kind of is. Hannah adds the beans, the tomato sauce. I did forget that too. We do a little bit of water, about 3/4 of a can of water. It just ends up being like a bean stew. It's so good. It's so good.
Okay, cool.
So that's pretty much it for our meal, though. After you've done the rice and the chicken, and we did make green beans. You're all done. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.